Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. We're going to get right into your reading. Wow, I just finished the Pisces reading, and if you have any Pisces in your chart that you're aware of, check that out. That is just, I am mind blown how many people are really shifting and shape shifting, and the psychic senses are developing fast. So let's see what comes through for you, Sagittarius. We're going to start off with the Shamanic Healing Oracle for you. I hope that you're all doing well. This is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Sagittarius. These are general messages, so keep in mind, take what resonates for you, leave the rest. Try not to go the story if it's not resonating for you. Check with your moon sign, your rising sign, or any of the other zodiac signs that may be speaking to you at this time. All right, what is the message that we have for Sagittarius? It could also be your Venus sign, because Venus is going retrograde on the 22nd of July. I'm doing this reading on the 20th of July, so she's already in pre-shadow, slowing down pretty rapidly. We have retreat for you, Sagittarius. So this may be a time where we're getting so much energy coming in on the planet, a lot of solar activities as well, and it is hitting us energetically. A lot of people aren't sure why they're feeling what they're feeling, but if you're feeling just drained, exhausted, or if you get bursts of energy, but then you're depleted really quick, take time to retreat. We're going to read this from the book, but this is definitely good advice at this time, if you're able to. And even if you don't think that you're able to, find time to rest. This is a good time to retreat into your safe place, a quiet time to gather your resources for what's to come. Work on making your body, mind, and soul as strong and as unencumbered as possible. This is the card that urges you to get your ducks in a row for the changes that lay ahead. Changes sometimes come fast and furious. Even when they are longed for, it can take us unprepared. By drawing this card, you are advised to prepare for some changes coming your way soon. Alternately, take time to process the changes that you have recently gone through. Another good advice, because yes, we are sort of in the middle of things really, you know, we've had the north and south node to the moon, the two poles shift to the next sign, and things are kind of tilted and shifted, and then we're getting ready to rapidly move into the next, let's just say, movie reel or something, so to speak. All right, so really good advice. Take this time to really get yourself in order, mind, body, spirit, ground. One of the reasons I'm standing is because the energy is so powerful and strong. It's affected all of my chakras, and I got a little bit of an energetic tweak, and I'm doing okay, but still kind of working out the kinks within the lower chakras, the lower back, so it's not as comfortable to sit, although I may just put my stool up now. Since you are the last reading that I'm doing for today, I think I can take it. I'll put this down here. There, that's better. All right, what else do we have for Sagittarius? First card out, we have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So there may be, for a lot of us, there's a lot of stuff coming up from the cellular memory of the body. So these are experiences that we've had in the past, the very distant past and the not so distant past, that we may have, you know, pushed to the side, shoved down, denied that we were hurt. Or, you know, these are things that may have hurt us or caused us fear or worry or anxiety. And in order, as humans, in order to move on in life, we have to somehow get over it, right? And so we're like, all right, I'm over it, and move on. And just now in complete denial of certain aspects that are coming back up into the memory banks from the cellular memory, because the body holds on. Body keeps the score. So whatever you may have been in denial about is coming up for you to be aware of. And this could be one of the reasons why you're being asked to retreat. Your body may be like, I need some time, some downtime. I need to work some stuff out. Some stuff is coming up. I'm really confused as to what I'm feeling and why this is coming back again. Why am I remembering and reliving this all over again? There's lessons in there. There's healing in there for you. Because things are shifting fast. We're not taking any of that old stuff with us. It's got to come up and out. So feel it. Feel it and heal it. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yeah, this is a really good time to get real honest with yourself. And yes, you may have been, you know, deceived by someone else, or someone else just not sharing their full truth with you. That's what you got to get over. That's part of their path. You get real honest with yourself. What part did you play in a scenario that maybe you're carrying a memory, a cellular memory with you? And honor yourself. Honor whatever it is that you went through. There's a lot of gifts in our painful experiences that help us grow and evolve and become wiser, become more mature. You don't want to hold on to things that develop into bitterness and resentment and anger, or just not being able to trust. So become very aware of whatever it is that you've pushed or suppressed. I'm getting like suppressed and repressed emotion. Okay. Yeah. And oops. There's a lot of deep inner knowing that's coming up for yourself. And there's parts of yourself that's like, no, that's not true. I don't want that to be true. I want to move away from this. I don't want this. I don't want to have this experience anymore. I want to move away from it. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. This could also be where you didn't trust your intuition, or you weren't using your intuition in the past. That might be something that you have to get really honest with yourself. Freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. Yes, this is a time to really free ourselves from past painful experiences that we're still deeply, you may mentally think that I've moved on from that, but it's still, there's deeper aspects that are in, again, like I said, the cellular memory of the body that are rising back up to consciousness to be like, hey, we're still here, so let's take care of this now. Free yourself from that, because things are going to be amazing very soon. Abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. This is very true, Sagittarius, but we've got to get rid of the garbage and the baggage first. Okay? Don't be in denial that you're still carrying some of that from an experience that you would really like to no longer have memory of, I'm getting. And that's okay, you know, but there's great wisdom in there for you. And it's not about the other person, so just really as much as it is how real and honest are you being with you, and are you trusting your intuition? Or are you pushing that away too? Or are you confused about it? And it could be confusion. There's definitely a fear there. We have destiny. So the North Node in Aries, the North Node in general, is really pulling us towards our destiny. And this is the direction that you are headed. Something new, something fresh, something that has been designed for you since before you were even born. An experience in life. You may have had a little taste of it while Pluto was in Aquarius. So we've all had a little glimpse of our destiny for the next 18 months or so, or longer. Yet, if we're not being honest with ourselves and we're not using our intuition, it could be, and we're in denial because we're in fear, we've been hurt, it's going to be hard to fully see that for yourself. But you create your own happiness. You are a limitless being. So don't let whatever happened to you in the past hold you back from creating the life that you truly deserve and desire. Patience, yeah. You've had to have a lot of patience through a lot of things here, and the universe is asking you to still kind of sit back, retreat, and be patient as things are shifting and moving and changing. It is kind of like, you know, the stage, the curtain is down right now on the stage. There are people behind the scenes that are clearing the set, and they're putting up the whole new scenery for the next act. But right now we're in the audience. It's time for remission. It's remission. It's intermission. It's time to get your popcorn and kind of sit back, right? And like mull over that last scene or the last few acts. What exactly did happen there? How did I feel about that? How did I act? How did I react? Be patient. Things are changing and shifting that we are not aware of. But we have destiny. That's beautiful. And we always intuitively know deep, deep, deep inside where our destined path is headed. It's just our monkey minds can keep us in denial about that. That can't happen. That's not true. That, you know, those kinds of things. Get yourself out of that right now. There's just some kind of fear that's creeping up. Be aware of that fear so it doesn't take over you, so it doesn't rule your experience. Be open. Be receptive to life. And be real, truly honest with yourself. You don't want to play a part or a facade when it comes to life. You want to be whole and true to yourself so that you can attract things that are meant for you, people that are meant for you. Trust your intuition so that you're not on the fence about something. Trust how you feel. Transformation, stand your ground. Okay. Yeah. All right, Sag. When it comes to your intuition, the universe is saying you've got a gut instinct. You've got mental things coming into your third eye. Trust that. Stand your ground. Don't let these other darker thoughts, there could be psychic attacks coming in as you're going through a transformation right now. We're highly vulnerable and sensitive to all the energies, and it's really kind of taunting us with old memories, old thoughts that's showing us our negativity, our negative thoughts, our negative self-talk right now. So you're going through a rapid transformation in your life. Things are moving. You have choices and decisions to make, and we have positive movement forward below that. Waiting game below that. Waiting is over. We're no longer waiting. Things are moving fast and changing very fast. So retreat now. Retreat now, like that card said, because you're going to need your energy. It's like the caterpillar getting ready to go into the chrysalis. and it's going to retreat in that chrysalis, and it's going to transform and mold and shape. It's going to get all gooey and dark and stuff. But then, boom, all of a sudden wings grow, and you bust out of this chrysalis a whole new creature with all new abilities. You can fly now. See the world in a whole new perspective. There's a cardinal outside of my window too. Okay. What else for Sagittarius, please? Big wave of energy. There's a lot of energy going on right now. Death, again, more transformation. Things are changing. You might feel really tired right now because your body's even going through a metamorphosis of sorts. Energetically, mentally, emotionally. Going through a death. Death of the ego. Death of the old versions of you that were scared, that were, you know, in denial of your true beauty and talents and gifts. Rebirth of the butterfly. Got transformation, transformation. Oh, and I just got hit with another. These waves of energy are just unbelievable. And if you're getting them too, you may be getting dizzy spells from time to time when they come in. They are wild. Wild, I say. Okay. So definitely somebody let you down. And the important thing is to not focus on what's been lost here. There's still he's still got some cups that are standing up, and he's not even able to see what he still has. And what love, and it could even be with the same person. You know, we are all going through a transformation right now. So being able to see the good in everybody, even though they show us their shadow. It's important for you to see what it is that you were meant to get out of this experience, and be patient with this process here. Be patient with others too, as they're everybody's going through a transformation of sorts. You may not even be aware of it, how deeply and profoundly the changes are right now. Deep realizations. So try not to focus on, you know, what's been lost. Yeah. King of Wands, stand your ground. See, take charge. You know. Be confident, Sag. You know the truth deep inside. So strip away all the illusions and use your intuition to find the truth within yourself. Stand your ground against those negative energies, those negative thought forms that come in and attack you. Mostly at night when we're like resting and trying to go to sleep, and like all of the, you know, things that piss us off. Now, pay attention to that, but don't let it consume you. Don't attach to that as being the truth of the story, the truth of the situation. See both sides of a situation. Rise above it as best as you can to have empathy and compassion for yourself and for others, as we're all going through this great change. I mean, this just spelled out exactly what I just said. Having compassion, Queen of Cups, for, you know, somebody, for what's been lost, or someone else's deep sorrow and sadness. There's somebody else involved here that is going through a hard time right now. And instead of dwelling on it yourself, whatever has been said or whatever has been done, to have some compassion, rise above it, because they're really feeling, this is grief, regret, sadness. Wheel of Fortune, this is the end of a really, this is the end of a karmic cycle here. Justice below that, and the Sun, 3 major arcana. King of Cups below that. Big ending of a dark karmic cycle. Bringing justice and balance to your life, maybe other people's life too. The Sun's coming back out. The Sun will come back out, Sag, and soak up the Sun's rays and let it rejuvenate your life force energy. You bring freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. It is not up to anybody else. And so don't dwell on this. I feel like you're pulling in somebody else's energy who's going through a dark time right now. And so have some energetic boundaries when it comes to that, okay? Let's get you some advice, shall we? And you're intuitively, you already know this is happening. You're kind of in denial about it. You're like, that's not gonna, yeah. There's part of you that wants to, oh, there's part of you that wants to believe, yeah, throat chakra. There's a part of you that wants to believe that whoever had treated you wrong or hurt you is just a bad person. But, and this fear is of you seeing them, because you also know intuitively that they're not really fully a bad person. You also see the beauty and the soul in them. And I think this person brought out some fear in you, and you're afraid, like if they come back and show their soul's essence again, that they're going to hurt you again. But they're actually going through a really rough something. There's a lot of regret and sadness here. Good God, that energy like got me right in the back of the throat. Woo! All right, advice for Sagittarius, please. Intuitively, you know the truth. So, yeah, you can't expect others to be honest with you, but you can be honest with yourself. Strange bug. All right. In my ear, actually, it was flying right around my ear. A courageous peony. Couldn't have picked a better card than this to wrap this one up. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and show it to the world around them. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are and trust the timing of their true nature. You're being called to do the same. It's time to open yourself up to being seen. Time to share your incredible, multifaceted, true nature with the world around you. To uncover and reveal your soul's greatest gift without wavering. To own your uniqueness without apology. There's a flower on this planet that holds the same qualities that your soul is readying itself to express. Let it inform you. You may have been taught that it's safer to keep your light hidden and your voice small. To hide behind the bushes instead of growing tall. The courageous peony is here to remind you that it's safe to embody all of who you truly are. It's safe to share your voice and let yourself be seen. At first, it may feel uncomfortable and you may be afraid of what others think. But with each passing day, it does become easier. Little by little, you realize that it draws in those who are meant for you, and experiences you've been longing for arrive at your feet. Oh, I just got a huge intuitive hit, Sag, that what is happening here, you may have had somebody, you may have let somebody into your life because you saw their soul's essence, and they actually saw your true beauty and gifts that you don't fully share, or you're just beginning to share with the world. And then they flipped the script on you and maybe gaslit you or made you feel insecure and small. And don't let anybody do that. And I don't think that you did, but that was definitely a fear. Someone triggered some deep-seated fears in you to clear you from. There's nothing to be afraid of. So to show you some of your fears that you need to let go of. Now, this person is going through their own dark night of the soul. So don't hold it against them, but be grateful that they cracked you open in this way so that you're able to shine all of yourself. You know, there's a sign I have in my room, and it says, do what they think you can't do, or something like that. Do what they say you couldn't do, because you can. So that is your message for this week, Sagittarius. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.